So last video, you guys found out my girlfriend's car was stolen. They made an absolute mess of it, spraying the whole inside and out with a fire extinguisher and absolutely destroying the key barrel. So in this video, let's get the car started for the first time since they stole it. Let's go. G'day guys, how are we? So in this video, we're going to be working on my girlfriend's stolen EK Civic, aren't we? Yeah, aren't we, bud? If you guys watched the last video, you guys would know that her car was stolen. Which does suck because she doesn't really have a car to drive around at the moment. It seems that E30 isn't actually on the road. So she's borrowing one of my cars. Now, what's going on is we need to get this car on the road. So what we've gone and bought is a new barrel for the car because they've absolutely chewed out the one that is in the car. As you guys can see there, they've just absolutely killed it. So we've got a barrel to replace that, and we're also going to replace the keys because these keys here are really sloppy. They don't really work properly since they stole it. We're also going to be making this car very safe. We're going to install pretty much every single security device we can because we don't want it happening again, do we? No, it was pretty crap. Very stressful. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I think the first thing we're going to do is figure out this whole barrel situation. Actually, no. Before that, we're going to clean the car a little bit so we can actually sit inside of it because it is covered with fire extinguisher. So, not the best thing to sit inside. So, let's go ahead and clean out the car a little bit so we can sit in it and then we can get going with other things. So, let's go. Casey has gone and cleaned out this area of the car and put a nice little seat cover on for me so we can get started on this. Now Casey's probably going to do 90% of the work here. I'm just doing it to give Casey a rest because she's got lots of fumes in her face because this stuff probably shouldn't really be breathing in a lot. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to remove this here. This is completely stuffed. I'll put some B-roll in on how bad it actually is. Like, it's really bad. So we're just going to replace this whole module here. We've gone and bought another one, brand new one, it came to the key and everything. All we have to do, hopefully, is disconnect this one, which is a bracket at the top that connects to this here. And then there's a few plugs, and I think that's it. And then we can put this one onto the car, and fingers crossed it works. Not exactly sure what to expect, but hopefully it works. Let's start by getting rid of the one of this that's on the car, and then we can put this one on and see what happens. So let's go. Much difficulty, we ended up getting the barrel off. I had to drill it out. I've seen videos of people just chiseling it and all that sort of stuff, but I don't have the tools on me at the moment. The shed's a mess, so I can't really find too much in there. So I'm working with what I got. So I've drilled it out, not too fast because I can literally just go and buy some bolts for this, and it's going to be a lot better if we ever need to do this again. Hopefully not, but if we do. So I've gone and got this out here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Now, this part here, I'm guessing, is all the immobilizer side of things, which hopefully doesn't run into an issue with what key we're running, because we are running a different key. Worst comes to worst, we can go to the wreckers and get the rest of it. But yeah, fingers crossed we don't run into any issues. We're going to go ahead and get this off. All you need is a Phillips head, and then from there, we can go and pull this off, and then put it on the one we've got, and hopefully, everything should work. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure it out. So let's go.
A few moments later.
So we've just gone and disconnected the barrel that they used. Have a look at how bad that is. That is shocking. I'm guessing they've just got a hammer to it and just pried it open. It's crazy. So we've got this back part off here. What we're going to do now is put the new barrel on, which is all fancy and perfect compared to what that looks like. So we're just going to put that little ignition switch, I believe it is, onto this and pray to God that it's going to work. I don't think it will, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so it's actually now the next day. Obviously it was like half a second for you guys, but it is the following day because we did run into some issues last night and it started to get pretty dark. So I just need to explain to you guys the exact issues we ran into and also how we've think we may have solved the problem. Not exactly sure yet, but anyways, I'll show you guys. So pretty much the main issue we're running into here is the one that she bought has a little white box here, which seems to be the auto, like there's like a pin that pushes it up when it's not in neutral. Because obviously when you have an auto car, if it's not in neutral, it won't let you, or neutral or park, it won't let you remove the key out of the barrel. So we believe that's what this white section is here. So we've actually got an auto barrel. Even though we asked for a manual one, but we got an auto one. But anyways, and then also this wire here, we can't figure out what this wire is for. We believe it is also for the auto sort of side of things. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pull this car out and then the battery's completely dead. So I'm going to pull the car out and we're going to try and start it and we're going to hope for the best. Now, the key that's currently in it, which is a new key, won't match the ECU in the black box. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to try and put the old key next to the barrel and pray that it reads it. It should read it. I've heard of a lot of people doing this in the past with Civics. I also talked to a friend that is riding the Civics and he said that should work. So we're going to pull the car out and we're going to see if it works because we need this car on the road because it's the Mrs. Daily. And she's currently borrowing one of my cars. So let's get this on the road. So let's go. Alright, so if everything goes to plan, when I turn this key right here and put this key, which is the old key, up to it, it should start. Or at least accessories turn on, please. Come on. Come on. Something. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Accessories. Neutral. Nah. Won't let it start. It won't even crank. It doesn't want to crank. It doesn't even want to try. So it's got to be something to do with the immobilizer. So what I'm going to try and do, now that we think it's the immobilizer, I'm actually going to dissect her old key and put it on the new key stalk and pray that that works. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so now we're going to test out the key and the tiny weeny little transponder here and pray that that works. Come on, please. We need you to. Alright, so now, we go like this. Please, come on, please. Neutral. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't even want to crank, so we need to figure out why it's not cranking. It's getting dark and we're running out of time, so I guess we better get a wriggler. Alright, moment of truth, will it work? Come on. It's like the 20th time. Please, it's like the only thing I can think of. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! I've never been so excited to see a Civic run! Oh, yes! Oh, that's wicked. It runs. Oh, she's gonna be so excited.
Headlights and everything work.
Headlights work.
Brake lights
Oh,
work.
dude, I'm gonna cry.
Even the stereo's on.
Everything works.
Does the key come out of it though?
Does a key come out? Actually, yeah. Yes! Oh, I'm actually stoked. Hell yeah. Casey actually has no idea. So, when she gets home, we're gonna make her start her car. She's gonna be so excited.
Yeah, just pretend you haven't fixed it.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't figure it out. I can't do it.
Yeah, just be like, I need you in there while I look at wires and shit.
By the way, we're talking to Daniel.
Hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Yes, this is so good. I am so excited. We didn't think it was gonna work. So what I ended up actually doing is I took out the immobilizer from the old key and put it in this key. So I was talking to a mate and he reckons possibly because there was two immobilizers that could have been interfering with each other. So I took out the old immobilizer, threw it in the bin. So now we just have this immobilizer, which worked. I did not think that was gonna work. By the way, sorry for all the darkness, kind of working with what I've got. Oh, I'm actually stoked. I did not think that was gonna work. Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah. We're gonna take it on a little drive. So let's go. I mean, it moves. That's a massive plus. It does move, so I haven't stuffed with it too much, which is good. All right. Wheel turns. Yep, we're good with the wheel. Obviously, we knew the wheel turns, but. All right. Oh, I can't believe it. Just like that, it's driving. Dude, I cannot believe that. You guys don't understand how happy this makes me. Casey is gonna be through the moon. Taking a little bit longer than we expected. Oh, I can't believe it. We still need to do a lot to this car because it has been absolutely demolished. But the fact that it's on the road and it's driving, that is so good. I can't believe it. I'm actually, I'm so stoked. I don't think words can express how happy we are right now because we are living off one car. Some unfortunate stuff happened to Daniel's car as well, so we only have my one car between all of us, excluding the Rexy, because if I drive the Rexy around, I'm going to get defected. I might have had to this week, and I'm extremely happy we fixed this because now we've got this car to drive around. Now, let's have a look at temps. Temps are all perfect. It's not even up to temp yet, so it's not going to have any issues with overheating. Well, it shouldn't, hopefully. Got a full tank of fuel in it. Yeah, everything is perfect. The stereo works, lights work, blinkers work, goes into all the gears, goes smoothly, exactly like it did in full hand. Clutch isn't stuffed, which I was very worried about. Turning, that's all fine. Haven't stuffed anything with that. Seriously, we got extremely lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Oh, how good. That is wicked. That is so good. I'm stoked. Hell yeah. So Casey is just around the corner, and we're gonna surprise her. She's actually just rocked up now, so let's see what her reaction is to the car actually running. Hello. There you go. Start it.
Does it start?
Start it.
Are you joking? Are you being
Oh no, you'll find out.
No, we need to have a look at the wiring. We just need to try.
Yeah.
Why
Doesn't start yet.
Why'd you make me excited?
We're just getting content for them, right?
Yeah. No, I just need a test. Alright, if you chuck it on, because accessories work, it just doesn't, it only cranks, it doesn't actually turn on yet. Look, there we go. Alright, now try it.
Okay.
Yep. We got to start it, mate. How good's that? Took it around the block, it works fine, no issues. So she's on the road again. We're just going to make it safe and obviously fix that rat's nest down there.
And this from hanging down.
And that, yeah. That's fine. It starts,
Yeah.
it runs, it drives. There's no issues with it.
Let's go.
How good's that? And just like that, the Civic's running. It was awesome to see the look on Casey's face when we got that thing running because she loves that car. I can't wait to start modifying this car in the next few videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.